This is going to be my mid-May income report for Amazon KDP. So currently this is my dashboard. So this is what I actually have made so far for today. Today is May 18th, 2023. So I've sold 4 units so far today and made estimated royalties of $7.56. So that might still change and that's perfectly fine. So let's start with ads. So I don't really run ads at all on my channel. I think I've spent a total of $13 so far on ads since I started KDP, and I started KDP in December 2021. So I don't really run ads right now, and I've only experimented with them a little bit. So I don't have a ton of knowledge about them. And I honestly just don't have the extra money right now to really devote to ads or the time to learn about everything that I need to learn about. So all of these sales are organic. So moving on to my orders for May 1st to 16th. So I decided to do the 16th instead of the 15th because this gets us a little bit more than halfway through the month since there are 31 days in May. So I sold a total of 87 units so far. And I'm overall really happy with that because, I mean, honestly, I'm just really happy with that and happy to see sales coming in consistently. And of course, I want to be making 87 sales a day or something like that. I always want to be making more sales and improving. But overall, I'm very happy with this because I've definitely come a long way with KDP and I'm totally fine with this number for this month. So looking at my chart down here, I have like kind of random amounts of sales every day. It seems to vary quite drastically. So on the 4th day here, I have 10 units sold, which is one of my highest amounts I've sold in a day. I'm not sure what my current highest is, but 10 for me is a really, really good day. And then in the middle here, I've sold only 1. So it kind of varies pretty drastically throughout the day. It looks like it, if I go to the line chart, it kind of went up and then down and then up again. But I'm not really sure if there's any sort of pattern here, but it definitely varies each day. And moving over to my royalties, I've made a total of $216.34 so far for the month of May in 2023, and that's for May 1st through 16th. So this doesn't include the 17th or 18th. It doesn't include the amount that was on my dashboard. But I'm really excited about this because I'm really hoping to make over $400 this month with KDP. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I haven't made over $400 a month yet. So it would be really cool if I was able to reach that goal this month. And looking at my royalties, my highest royalties day was the 4th, where I had 10 units sold, and it looks like I made a little over $24. And then my lowest would be the day I only sold 1. And it probably is around $3 or so. I'm not sure the exact amount. But again, it looks like my sales went up and then kind of went down and then up again. Switch it to the line chart here. But I'm overall really happy with this. I definitely want to continue to grow this business. I'd love to get my baseline or my monthly income to over $500 a month and then up to $1,000 a month, and ultimately $2,000 plus a month is a really big goal that I have. And now to get into kind of what books actually sold. So we'll start with my top 10. So if we go to my top 10 units ordered, that made up 55 of those units sold. So that's a good chunk of it, since if I go back to all, it was 87. And then if I have 55, that's definitely most of the books. And doing the math real quick, that's about 63% of the sales came from my top 10. And then moving on to the royalties, and then I'll get into what books are actually in my top 10 and what ones actually sold for the most part. So I'll do 137.21, and I'm just going to divide that really quickly by 216.34. And that's also 63%, which made sense because most of my books are priced around the same. I have a few that are a couple or a few dollar differences, but a lot of my new books I have priced around the same amount. So for my top 10 books, 9 of them are scrapbook paper so far for the May 1st through 16th. 9 of them are scrapbook paper, and then one of them is a coupon book. So that gives you an idea for my top 10. And then for all of my books, majority of them, I didn't actually count how many books sold, so like how many books this actually is. But I think it's at least 15 to 20 or so, most likely. Like when I scroll down to look at the actual books, I have to go over to page 2 and it goes a little bit down the page. So just to give you an idea. Majority of them again are all scrapbook paper, craft paper pad books. One of them is a coupon book, which is the one that's in my top 10. Another one is a planner that I actually have unpublished, but apparently I learned recently that whenever you unpublish a book, if KDP already has printed copies, then KDP will continue to sell and have it listed on Amazon until those copies are gone. So that was really interesting to me because it sold and I unpublished it in January. And I was like, I have no idea how this sold. Like, this doesn't make any sense. But when I actually look at the book online, it says like limited stock, 2 copies left or 2 orders left, something like that. And so I think that's probably accurate that they must have printed some, which I'm not really sure how all of that works. But somebody ordered it. So that was one of the books, but I have that one unpublished, like I said. So once the copies run out, that one shouldn't be selling anymore right now. And then another book that sold was actually a sketchbook. And this is a book that I created while doing the Rachel Harrison Sund program. So that was kind of really cool, or her course. And I still need to go through and finish her course. And I think I have another course from Publisher Rocket that I still have to do as well. I'm a little bit behind on all of that, but it was pretty cool because this is a brand new book that I created, I think February or March or something like that. So it's cool to have a few sales for the sketchbook. I think it may only have one sale so far for May, but it has sold more than once, which I'm really happy about. And then for all my scrapbook paper and craft paper pads, I got into the niche in 2022 and I really started picking up in my KDP business once I took the passive income accelerator program from Passive Income Templates that I am an affiliate for, just to be transparent. So if you do decide to use that program, I'd really appreciate it if you use my affiliate link because I get a kickback from that with no extra cost to you. But I decided to become an affiliate after I went through the program. Well, one, because being an affiliate wasn't even an option at first. So that was not my intention taking the program. And then two, because once I did take the program, it completely transformed my business. And after that month, I started having consistent sales and have been able to grow my business. So I definitely recommend it more for beginners. And then if you're more intermediate to advanced, then I would probably recommend Rachel Harrison Sund's program. But honestly, both are incredible. So I definitely recommend both. Rachel doesn't have any sort of affiliate program. I just am sharing that because her program, I think, is definitely well done. So, anyways, I hope this was really inspiring and helpful to you. And I'd love to know what your guesses are for how much I might make in May 2023 with KDP. I am really hoping to crack that $400 in a month. So, I'm really hoping that I'll get there. I mean, I don't want to guess anything. I'm going to knock on wood right now because I don't want to jinx it or anything like that. But I am thinking that I may reach that goal, but very, like, barely. Like, I think I may end up making like $402 for May, but we'll see. I'm not really sure. I may not crack it, but I'm really, really hoping that I do. So I'd love to know what your guesses are. And I'd also love to know how your May is going with KDP. And if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, I'm more than happy to read them. Just please remember to be kind. And I do my best to reply and get back to everybody. So thank you so much for watching and listening to this video. And I hope that you have a great day.